Hello and welcome everyone to a new video on our YouTube channel. So on today's video,
we're going to be back working on our BMW X3 where we're going to be diagnosing and fixing a misfire issue that developed in the engine. So first we're going to do a small test drive to see how the car is acting. Then we're going to put the scanner on it, scan it for some trouble codes and see what's wrong with it.
So as you saw guys, we have a misfire on cylinder number 2. Now there are a lot of possibilities that could cause a misfire on a specific cylinder. We have either the ignition coil or the spark plug or even an injector. Now first we're gonna start testing with the easiest one and the closest to reach, which is the ignition coil.
So the easiest way to check for a bad coil in a particular cylinder is to swap the coil with another one on another cylinder and see if the misfire actually follows the coil. If it does, then the coil is the problem. And if it doesn't, which means that the problem is within the cylinder number 2, so it's either a spark plug or an injector or might another severe damage. Hopefully not in this case.
Now first we're gonna start by removing the engine cover. There are two 10mm nuts that is holding it on. We have one in the front and one in the back, and we also need to remove the oil fill cap. As you saw, when we pulled up the ignition coil of cylinder number 2, there was no effect on the engine performance, so it was not firing. So we're gonna swap it with cylinder 1 and see if the problem follows it. So if the problem transfers to cylinder number 1, this indicates that the ignition coil is actually bad. But if the problem stays in cylinder number 2, this indicates that there's another problem other than the ignition coils. But make sure you never unplug the ignition coil while the engine is running. Make sure you turn it off first. Here we found out that the ignition coil that was for cylinder number 1 is actually leaking spark off of its sides, while the ignition coil that was for cylinder number 2 is not firing at all. So we found out that we have two bad ignition coils, one that is dead and not firing at all, and the other is cracked and leaking ignition from its sides.
So just like that, guys, we determined that we have one dead coil and we have a coil that is missing and that is leaking the spark on its sides. So we went ahead and got two OEM Bosch ignition coils. We're gonna replace both of them. After further inspection, you can see that the tip of the coil itself is actually cracked and it's hard and it will crack easily. So this is one of the signs that the coil is actually cracked from the outside and is leaking spark from its sides. And for this one, you can see the overheating spots here and there, which is one of the signs of a bad coil where it's overheating and leaking the spark out or even not working at all. So as you saw, when we switched the coils from one cylinder to the other on the scanner, the Misfire code was on cylinder number 2 at first, but when we removed it and put it on cylinder number 1, the Misfire actually followed it. But also, when we removed the coil, it possibly was hard enough to crack, and somewhere in there it cracked and started leaking the spark out, which caused the two coils to go bad and having two misfires on one and on cylinder number 2 as well. So now we're gonna install the new coils. So now we're gonna start the car up and see if the problem is fixed. So now we're gonna rehook the scanner up. Now we're gonna go to the diagnostics, read the codes. We did not clear them yesterday, so now first I'm gonna clear them up. As you can see, the misfires are still present. I'm gonna clear them up and then read it again to see if there's any other codes or if they pop up again. That done, now we're gonna reinstall the engine cover. So just like that, we fixed the misfire on our BMW X3. It's safe to say that if you have one bad coil, to replace all 6 of them at the same time because they have the same life expectancy and the same amount of wear and tear and usage. Now we're gonna go do a test drive and see how the car rides. With that done, we reached the end of today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed it and learned a couple of stuff along the way. If you did, make sure you subscribe to our channel, like the video, and leave a comment down below. See you on the next one. Peace.